we're going to put together a cancer support group. The process at the minute is we'll start off as a coffee morning. We'll have that, you see, where people can drop in and just come and have a chat. And then eventually what we want to do is to grow that group. We want it to be led by the group. But ultimately, I've seen a couple of football clubs who've worked really well by having a cancer recovery program around exercise and obviously well-being. So yeah, we're going to start off as a coffee group, just have a chat, just to get to know everybody, and then eventually the end goal is to be able to provide that.
Now, you've had your own battles yourself, so how important is it to have support at a time when you're at your lowest?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because my experiences, I felt like there's little gaps. Or the common one is, you're diagnosed, or someone tells you you've got cancer, then you've got a 4-week wait to see an oncologist or your doctor or something like that. And it's just those gaps in between. And I mean, you can't describe what that feels like. You're sort of alone a little bit. And I think to have people who've gone through something similar and can share experiences is invaluable. And I think maybe the other thing is we tried that the thought process is that it's not clinical. So I'm not a trained counsellor. I just share my experiences and hope other people can do exactly the same. And it's probably in a bit of a more relaxed atmosphere than actually being sat at the hospital. But we're just another arm reaching out to the community, because obviously we know the good things the hospital do in Macmillan. We just want to just reach out, and if anybody's not comfortable going there or can't get there, and to see what we're trying to do is a good fit, then hopefully people will come.
What sort of feedback have you had from people about this so far?
Well, the process is I got asked to set up a lymphoma support group, which happened actually before lockdown. We had a dozen people turn up to two meetings that we put together. The lockdown came around, and obviously we couldn't obviously get on with that. So there is a need for it. I set up my own support group for very, very similar reasons, which has been invaluable to some people. And then we will find out how this goes and grows. You see, if we have one or two people that turn up in our first meeting, then we've helped one or two people. This is not about trying to change the world. This is trying to help people who actually need it. So what we want to do is we're sincere about what we do and how we want to help, and then we just hope that the general public feel comfortable coming down. We use the football club as a great base. It's the hub of the community, and hopefully people feel comfortable coming down and sharing their thoughts.
How much would you have benefited from a similar support group when you were going through your own battles?
Yeah, I mean, it's really strange. I remember getting diagnosed, and then I had about 6 weeks where I was waiting to hear what was going to happen. And that 6 weeks, I remember bouncing off the walls, and it's just strange. I didn't want to ring like the Samaritans or even Macmillan to a certain extent, because you're speaking to a complete stranger to a certain extent, and it's on the phone and it's not particularly personal. To actually sit around the table and have a cup of tea or a coffee in a relaxed atmosphere, someone who's been through it, seen it and done it, I think that would have helped me enormously, because you would have known actually what's going to happen, by somebody who's been through it. And that's what I'm trying to hopefully do, and share my experiences, just to allay people's fears. It's a massive journey that people are going to go through and got ahead of them. But if somebody's been there, seen it, done it, come out the other side and enjoying life, then hopefully it gives them a bit of hope and experience and knowledge that they can get through whatever they're going through.